The Wardens. Members of an ancient order, fallen into dust. Sworn to defend the weak, masters of the longsword. Their origins lost to history. Still, they fight for what is right. Driven by duty, devoted to their people. But only a few may join their order. In desperate times, conscripted criminals refill our ranks. Sometimes, however, you find a diamond in the rough. The most elite earn their name. Conquerors. Strong as a battering ram. Resilient as a fortress gate. Their flail is as dangerous to the wielder as it is to the enemy. But in the right hands, it becomes unstoppable. When wars end, it is the silent blade that keeps the peace. But when wars rage, a peacekeeper's work is never done. Quick, lethal. They can win a fight before their enemy even knows they are there. Dancers of death with dual blades for dancing partners. Selected from the desperate, the humbled, or the devoted. Sworn to secrecy by unbreakable oaths. What they know can destroy legends or create them. Where order has broken down, where cruelty and lawlessness rule, lawbringers are justice. They go wherever they are needed, and they come prepared. Their armor has no equal. Its construction, a secret of their order. And they carry the most versatile weapon ever invented. The poleaxe. Pray that you do not need them. And when they arrive, pray that you have done no wrong. Some fight for warlords. They fought for an empire. Their might inspired generations of soldiers. And struck fear in the heart of their enemies. They are centurions. Their confidence radiates out to all those who follow them. With their gladius as an extension of their arm, and their fist as strong as their conviction. Once the pride of a glorious dynasty, their legend is soon to be rewritten. The roar of the crowd can be intoxicating. It can give you the edge you need to defeat an opponent. It can also seal your fate. should you lose favor. The arena is not a battlefield. The thrill of the fight has waned. But how will they fare in all-out war? Gladiators have risen the ranks of fighters and have run out of challengers. With their trident and shield, they charge into the fray. Their armor minimal, and their bravado staggering. It is now time for gladiators to fight. For something greater than themselves.
Mala ultrad sunt. Misfortune comes uninvited. It hungers for blood, craving eternal darkness. The time to repent is over! I will take up arms again! Step out of the shadows and teach them true darkness!
Sometimes, a Viking is born who carries the spark of gods. Raiders, we call them. It is a name that can summon armies. Ruthless, fearless, made for battle. The Dane axe was the mightiest weapon of our ancestors. They wield it without mercy. The moment of a Viking's death is chosen by fate. So what use have they of armor? Or of fear? There are traditions among our people that run deep as stone. Their shields are as versatile as they are strong. Their swords are as lethal, simple, an ancient design. And a leader who does not lead the charge is no leader at all. They are called warlords, a name that has earned another ancient tradition. To become a warlord means service to all who need it for life. They are the shield of our people. And they will not fall. The vast forests of our lands are said to be filled with the spirits of beasts. Sometimes those beasts join us on the battlefield. Berserkers. Wild, free, and utterly without fear. They fight with twin axes, but their true weapon is their passion. There is an ancient riddle. What is stronger than steel? Blood, our answer. Blood and fury. Valhalla, our reward for dying in battle. But what of those who die elsewhere? The Valkyries. A warrior order who have made a deal with the gods. Each one can earn glory for our fallen dead. In time, they can win a place for the deserving, but they alone decide for whom they fight. Masters of the spear and shield. Scouts, trackers, and perhaps your only hope for salvation. like the rocks that break the waves, Highlanders have weathered many storms. Ancient alliances kept their land safe, but their oaths have come due. They join our war out of obligation, but they are not to be underestimated. Their claymore is the heaviest sword ever wielded. It can cut down even the most armored warrior. The elements battering their lands have made them strong. War has made them deadly. Do you hear them? They are always whispering, just out of reach. But when the red spills, she can hear them louder. They shout excitedly when bones break. Do you hear them now? They scream of war. They scream the names of those next to die. She will use her hatchet and dagger to cut the bodies down, and then she will use her hands. They are louder now, the voices overwhelming. They won't stop. They won't stop until all lie dead.
We have waited. For years, we have bled, devoted our bodies to the great cause. Now the earth stirs, a rumbling calls. Jörmundur, rise! Bring your wrath, Ragnarök comes.
Every army needs warriors whose specialty is victory. Kensei, sword saints, the guardians of our people. Every great ruler since the fall has trained as a sword saint. Every one. And they are formidable. The Nodachi was long thought to be too large for use in real war. They proved them wrong. Their armor is the strongest of our people. As is their will. We are far from home, we samurai. Each new land teaches us new things. Each new ally makes us stronger. The Shugoki. Once our guardians, they have become as family. And what more fierce protectors could we ask for? The Kanabo is an unreasonable weapon. Clumsy. Dangerous, unless you possess the strength of a demon and an unbreakable will. We samurai are outnumbered. Each of our warriors must be the match of 10 of our enemies. Each Orochi is a match for 100. Swift. Strong. The truest masters of the katana. They move like shadows, with lore taken from the ninja clans. Their armor, a perfect balance of flexibility and strength. Orochi, they are the finest warriors the world has ever known. Villages far from the safety of our castles still need protection. But how can our armies protect the people when we samurai are so few? Nobushi, elegant, aggressive fighters with the lightest of armor and the most exotic of weapons. The Naginata, they seem hardly battle-ready, but looks, in this case, are profoundly deceiving. They keep our wilds safe, and we don't even know who they are. Theirs was a secret society. Even we samurai were not sure they actually existed, or if they were just a myth. Until they came out of the shadow. Shinobi. Their weapon, the Kusarigama, is like no other. It echoes through our past and proves that they are indeed from our blood. Trained in secret, their presence on the battlefield is felt before they can be seen. We now know they are always close, waiting for the right moment to strike. They have now entered this war, and won't leave until their job is done. Some must fall from grace. But when samurai fall, they also free themselves from their masters. Aramusha. Brash enforcers for the most prestigious houses. Once noble fighters, now mercenaries. Their dual katana may have killed to satisfy their own ego. But those crimes belong to the past. They join this war not out of duty or command. They join because they are elite warriors in search of their own destiny. A destiny stained red with the blood of those in their way.
Wretched warriors, nothing more than flesh and bones. You no longer need to suffer. I offer you peace and salvation. Be not afraid. Your soul is now mine.
Fire is burning, casting a shadow. People are watching, waiting for the fall. Tell them something is coming. There's blood in the water. Give them
Excellence is a journey where the weak lurk in shadows. Yet my blade burns stronger. One by one, I smother them. I reap their flames. Let them fear me. In the midst of war, I breathe fire.